Alright folks, we are in same woods as last time, but a completely different area. We're a lot deeper in the woods. I've just got in, just come back from this way, as you've probably just seen by the drone footage. And this is a lot better land over here. This is a lot thicker woods. Again, I'm a lot deeper in. You will hear during this video, you're probably going to hear some backup alarms off of heavy equipment, because they are developing over there. So we will hear that. Now they're gone just before dusk. They won't be doing anything in the dark, or shouldn't be anyway. So yeah, another night out in the woods. I've been so excited to do this. I enjoyed last time, even though it was very uncomfortable. So this time we got a lot of new gear to try out. New backpack, new axe, water bottles, sleeping bag, roll mat, you name it. We got a lot of new kit. A new knife, we've even got a new holster and a new gun, 45 ACP this time. I'm not expecting a bear. Again, I wanted to try out this kit fully loaded, and it is heavy. I'd probably say it weighs about 80 pounds. But, oh well, I mean, I think normally I would, I'd probably be empty with the cooking water and have just this water. A gallon of water is 8 pounds, and I think that is about half a gallon. There's probably 4 pounds of water in there. This gun's probably about 3 pounds. So we're going to go ahead and try and find somewhere to pitch up for the night. And I can see some higher ground over there. And I'm going to head that way for a little bit, get away from this field here. Although it's almost inaccessible, there's some old tire tracks there from probably a year ago. Nothing's been down there, but that's not to say nothing will be. We're way off of that path that we've seen that other time. That's way over there. And let's see if we can find somewhere to camp. Anyway, be back in a minute. Okay folks, well, I'm about where I want to be, and now I just need somewhere decent to put the guy rope up. That there is a nice place, but that trunk is not quite. Let's see if I can lower this camera for you a little bit. That trunk there is not quite where I want, so I'd like to go across there and then up. There's another little clearing here. Oh, this is a big clearing. Oh, nice level land. I could, let's see, where would we go? I'd have to go off of that one, which I don't know how sturdy that is. It's not as if I'm hammocking or anything. It's going to shake a little bit in the wind. You may have to do it though. It looks like there's a place over there. I can see a little clearing. I like this one though. This got good. Yeah. Thing is though, is I just don't like this tree behind me. Let's have a look at this one. That's a real shame. That's like perfect. Right, there's a nice clearing here. I was looking at that one over there, but this also looks nice. That's a bit of a thicker tree. So's that, but I want a little front, like a little A-frame on it. I could go that way, but that's in the way. So let's look at this one. I mean, sometimes you can't get them perfect, but shit, if you got this much choice, this is it. These two, this tree here and that tree there. You've got these two out here if I wanted to put something across there to reflect heat from a fire. Not that I'm going to do that, and if when I do come to cook, I'm going to have to really clean this ground up. Well, there's a lot of, yeah, I'll leave this as it is and just pick the little sticks out for my roll mat, because it's a inflatable one. Alright, well let's see how much damage we can cause here. Okay folks, this is the rucksack. And I'm just going to go through it real quick because I'm about to set up camp here, I think. So I thought this is a good time just to go through and show you what we got. So, first off, my camera equipment, my drone, my cooking pot, my headlamp. Things like this I didn't need, they had a lot of weight, but still a nice light at night, and I thought I'd better bring it because I'm going to be doing some videoing. My water bottle. This here is my tarp. This here is my blow-up mattress. We're still going down there. Sleeping bag. We're going to do a quick review on this, I think, tonight. Just an initial impression. Recon 5 Gen 2, -4. Tonight's going to be about 30 degrees, so this thing should be able to handle that piece of cake. And what else we got in here? There's something else. Oh, my little cooker. I want to try that one out as well. Little stainless steel cook. Got some stuff in the pockets. The way I've got a water filter bottle, so I can get water straight out of the streams. Of course, I haven't done that. Just filled it up with tap water because we're in here just to try out some gear. Just general care. I try and keep the stuff I need at hand, like warm stuff and gloves and a rain jacket right in the front, so you can just dump this thing off and go for it. This one here, again, the first time I've packed this one. I know one's got tools in it. There you go. There's the tools. Knife, a saw. On the back, I've got this. I've got a nice axe. This here is all my cooking, drinks, all of that good stuff. So, and it is detachable, so I can just take this off and just cook, which is so nice without having to empty all of this stuff. And then in here, emergency gear, and things like bags. I could make shelters out of this. Here is a drop cloth for painting, a trash bag, emergency blankets, emergency ponchos, you name it. There's a stuff in there that's kind of the gone the ship plan. The only thing I haven't got yet, which is on order, is the first aid kit. Right here on my side I have a SOG moldy tool, and on this one I have got the Bear Grylls Gerber knife. Got normal hiking boots on. I just brought jeans, not very warm clothing, because I'm banking on the bag being good enough, and if not, I've got emergency backups, but I know that bag's going to be good enough. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and set up camp. Right folks, camp is made. It's up, it's pretty early. It's 20 to 2, so I got like 3.5 hours before it gets dark, which is great, because last time I came out I ran out of light, and with new gear it can sometimes take a little bit longer, and videoing. So this time I wanted to be nice and chilled, get out here, make a fire. Well, not a fire, I'm not going to have a fire tonight. I'm going to try and stay stealthy as I can, but I do have a little cooker which takes twigs, so basically you've got to class it as a fire. You've got to be safe. I want to clear all the ground out around here and get that set up. I probably won't do that for about an hour, probably make myself a cup of tea. But here's the shelter. I've already got the mat blown up and the sleeping bag out and all my kit in there. Looks pretty cozy. I am one of those people that don't really like the high shelters. I like to be low to the ground, a little bit more concealed. I've always done that. I don't want people to know I'm here. Even if I was out on a campsite where there was tons of other people camping, I still like being low to the ground like this. It retains more heat. For me, it's just a little cozier. I don't know. It just feels right to me. And again, I like it because it's a lot more stealthy. So anyway, I will get back with you soon. It's not as easy as you think, lighting it inside this little fucker. Everything is damp. Oh, I think we got it. Okay. Alright, that's enough to get embers. That's enough for heat. Don't want to smother it. There we go, that's a bit wet. Alright, he's smothered, but that's going to burn. Let's get him a little bit further in there. Okay, not going to do a review on this or something, but the last time I came out I had a 9mm SIG 6-hour P320 carbine, which is my everyday carry. For the hunting, trekking. I'm not hunting anything. For the hiking, camping thing, it's okay around here. There's nothing much bigger than a coyote. Bears, I've been spotted like a long time ago, like 10 years ago. There was one spotted about 15 miles from here, so I think we're all right there. But I will be going to other areas, and because of that, I wanted a 45 ACP. I have made this safe. This is a single double action, so right there, with any other gun, it would well, once you do this, it would not be, you wouldn't be able to pull the, well, you could pull the trigger, but nothing would happen unless you rack it. With this one, you can. There's the double right there. Single, just a nice little pull. Obviously when you rack it, it's single. And it's fairly heavy because it's 45 ACP. It's a big old heavy gun. It's but that does save on the recoil. But I wanted something just a little bit more punch out here. And I like my guns, but this one particular, I was going to get a 1911, but I've just heard so many problems with feed issues and stuff like that, with feeding different ammo, and I didn't want those issues. That was one reason, but there was a beautiful Kimber in there. I'm sure that I could have got a mag full of hollow points and racked them all through to make sure they feed, and I'd have a very reliable gun. And it was a beautiful gun. But this one, 14 rounds of 45 ACP. There, one in the chamber. Now then, there's no decock. So when you decock it, while we're putting this away, it makes your ass pucker up there. And there's a safety. So now safety on, not cocked. Can't do anything. I shouldn't mess around because there's one in the chamber. So now, oh nope, there's not 14 in the mag yet because I got one here. Just make sure it points away from me. We're not going to fire it out here or anything. I've only taken it to the range once. I've only had it a couple of weeks. It fired just fine. It has got adjustable sights. They are not night sights. And I forgot to put my tactical light on the bottom, which is great for camping because you hear something in the night rather than having to go around trying to find your headlight. And even when you got your headlight on, to get it exactly aiming where you want it to is difficult. But with the light, you can just click the push in, and the light comes on. It's real powerful. And then you push it again, and it will put a strobe light on, which will disorientate people. I don't know if it disorientates an animal, but it certainly does people. But anyway, this is loaded now. Safety on. I just want to show you. It's not a it's not a review. It's Miami, Florida is where they're importing them to. Made in Turkey. And it is the like a CZ. It's like a CZ, not knockoff, because this is a good, solid, working gun. It's a Sarzamaz, S-A-R-S-I-L-M-A-Z K245. They do a carbine in this, but this is just the this is the regular. But yeah, nice looking gun. It's got the peephole there. You can see the 45 sat in there. Again, I'm going to double check it's decocked and the safety is on. Takedown is a bit of a pain in the ass. There's a dot there and a dot there. You got to slide it back to there and push the pin out. Don't like it. But apart from that, pretty good. Anyway, I don't know if this will make it on the channel, but just thought I'd go over it. I am going to go enjoy a few rays of sunshine because it's starting to get a little chilly. I don't think I need to get my gloves or my hat out, but I thought if I go to the edge of the woods and get some rays. It is 3:20. It'll be dark sometime, I think around 5:30. I out much. Let's see what. Yeah, I'll say around about 5:30. So I'm going to go catch a few rays and then go back and cook before it gets dark. Almost in the rays. Look how beautiful this is here. This would have been a beautiful place to camp. Just to sit here and catch the warmth. There's no rain tonight, but you know what the weather's like. But you won't want to be down in here if it rains. This is the natural draw down through here. It's gonna drain it out. But look, beautiful trees. And there's the rays right there. Let's go catch some sun and come back in. But this is beautiful. Okay. Had enough of the sunshine, I think. I'm going to get back into the camp, start getting the cooker ready, little fire. And then this is where people can fuck up, is not knowing where the camp is. So I know to walk straight through there in a dead straight line. Look for the biggest pine tree, the fattest pine tree, walk towards that. And then carry straight on. Then there's a pine tree that breaks into three. It's different than all the others. Once I get to that one, I can see the camp. So let's try. There we go. Pine tree split into three. Beautiful. Then, right there, I can see the camp. Good morning, folks. It is I think 7:30. Yep, the sun's been up. Well, the sun's not up, but it's been light now for about 30 minutes. And put myself a cook on. About to have some oatmeal. Quiet night, real quiet night. I don't think I heard an animal in the night, and I didn't sleep. Well, I did, but I didn't sleep. Shit, damn guy rope's going to kill me. I didn't sleep until gone midnight. I don't know why, I just laid there. But it was really nice. Sleeping bag, ultra warm. That was nice. The roll mat, so much more comfortable. Even though when I did sleep, I slept for 2-hour spurts. But that's a strange environment, and you know, the roll mat's not the most comfortable thing in the world, so I've got some adjusting to do. But no animals in the night, but now I hear the deer everywhere. They're barking all over the place, telling other deer that there's a fat asshole in the woods. So yeah, I imagine they're coming back in from chewing the grass in people's yards. Back into the sanctuary of the woods. But I think that's about all I've got to report. Okay, folks, here we are. The whole area has been cleaned up, as you can see. Put all the pine needles back where they belong. I had some spare porridge oats here, which I've put out for the deer. Apart from that, there is nothing left behind. I see them. Yeah, I just seen their bodies go across the horizon. From here, there's no the trees stop over there, so it's just a wall of light. So if something goes in between it, I can see it, and I just seen it then. They've been around this morning. Last night was really, really quiet. I'm so surprised. With the amount of game trails there are in these woods. Sorry, there's me jiggling you around. The amount of game trails there are in these woods, I would have thought that it would have been crazy busy in here last night. But not a sound, nothing. And I was awake until, well, it must have been midnight last night, maybe just after. I couldn't get to sleep. I maybe dozed off once for about an hour, and then just laid there very content, with my surroundings. It was nice. Not a movement, not a noise, just me breathing. So that was really nice. But then in comes first light, crack of dawn, and this place does come alive. I'm guessing all the deer come out of the subdivisions. There's subdivisions all around me. Half a mile that way, half a mile that way. There's a brand new one going up just here, but there's one about a mile past there, and I live about half a mile that way. So we're right in the middle of everything. So these deer are coming out of here in the daytime, probably going to eat nice green grass in people's lawns, and then coming back in, is what I think. But yeah, it was very quiet. So anyway, good night. Nothing really else to report. It's quiet, boring, nice and warm in that sleeping bag, and the new kit, everything works great. Got a couple of upgrades I'll probably do to some of it to make it work better. The sleeping bag is fantastic, but even there's a couple of upgrades I want to do to it. One, I think it needs a buffer around your shoulders, so that when you do squinch that thing in, you can have your hands up like here without them having the cold air on them. That's something I'm definitely gonna do. And I was gonna say it needs to have like a snorkel on it, which would be a great idea, but I don't think so now. I was pulling just one tab, I never found the other one, and then all of a sudden I found it and then pulled them both in. I had a little hole about this big, so it was fine. But I think that little baffle up around the shoulders would be good. But apart from that, really nothing else. I'm about to exfil. I got to call the wife. 0900 hours across the field in the car, get home. I just had porridge oats, which was good. So yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm not cold. I didn't put on any thermals or fleeces or anything like that. It's probably around about 35, 36 degrees maybe right now, but I feel nice and toasty, I guess, because the nice oats I had this morning. But anyway, thanks for joining me, folks, and I hope you come in and join me for another one later.